Hello. Hello. gentlemen, bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. Alors, good evening. Tonight it's English webinar, the most underground marketing event on earth. And you will understand why very soon. I'm going to explain you. So, just before I start, if you can give me okay for the sounds to be sure before I start to speak during 1 hour. If you can just add a comment, sounds okay, please. If you are BH, I don't know if it's BH, but hi BH, good evening. Yes, okay, great. Thank you so much to come here for this event. Very, very underground event. It's a little revolution in the automation, marketing automation world. So let's start. Alors, this conference will speak about very underground stuff about marketing automation and particularly social networks automation. So if you don't understand why you should automate your marketing, please leave this webinar. Alors, why is marketing automation so underground? Because it is all about how to marketingly hack the most powerful companies on earth. Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or any other platforms which are hardly fighting against this kind of automation marketing tools. I will start with introduction of myself. I will introduce me. So my name is Gauthier Butez. I'm a growth hacker expert. My friends were very often asking for my help in digital marketing. I've seen a huge demand for internet marketing services and courses. So I decided to sell the best solution of digital marketing is growth hacking. So I developed my own community and I joined this fantastic growth hacking community. For selling my course, I needed to develop my reputation. So I was trying to help for free some entrepreneurs on social networks. Then I saw growth hackers were asking always the same question: how to scrap contact data in LinkedIn or Facebook or other platforms, how to automate messaging, mass messaging on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, how to auto follow and follow on Twitter and Instagram, how to mass share content on Facebook groups, which you are not owner, of course, of these Facebook groups, etc., etc., etc. So that's why I developed this software, which I will introduce you tonight, and I'll be glad. Thank you again to join the community, and you will get a free license, lifetime license as promised. So almost always the same question for the same platform: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. Almost each single growth hacker I meet was searching for how to automate social network. So I was inviting people to try tools like Jarve, Photon Buster, LinkedIn Helper, and others, but then happened an earthquake in the growth hacking world. Facebook removed 600 millions of Facebook accounts in 2018. And I have other sources where they speak about billions of accounts. So you have to check this source. And they upgrade their anti-bot algorithm, their protection bot algorithm. So LinkedIn did the same, Instagram and other platforms follow this trend. It became super difficult to automate some stuff on social networks. A lot of users of Photon Buster, Jarve, and other get their social accounts banned. This is painful. LinkedIn Helper, you know, maybe LinkedIn Helper, the add-on which automate LinkedIn, was also blocked by LinkedIn. In the summary, this witch hunt makes a growth hacker's life more difficult. More and more robot detection software appears on the market, and a lot of companies are using them. The most famous software are Datadom. Let me show you. Yes, Datadom, Nitaceae, Akamai, and Radware from Chill Square. Social networks simply don't want you to learn how to automate social networks, and I will explain you why further. So this was my introduction. Sorry, I forgot to pass the slide. So this is what I've noticed what growth hacker wanted, and this is myself in a growth hacking course conference. Okay, so the problem of marketing automation tool. Oh, let me, I forgot to share in the Telegram group. Just 1 second. I share in Telegram group, I forgot. The channel, up, 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 up. C'est parti. So Jarve is a software you need to install on Windows Server 2012. It costs $70 per month for 70 social accounts on 8 social media platforms. Not bad, isn't it? It is full of features that make it super complicated to configure for non-technical people. I mean, Java is amazing. It's a one of a kind, but you need technical skills to configure it. Also, in Java, you can decide to send 1 message per day or 1,000 messages per day. The same for following and other stuff. You are free to do what you want, and this freedom brings you a high risk for your social account. The result of this freedom is a lot of Java users have seen their social account banned. Java offers the possibility to use some proxies if you have a lot of accounts. So how does this work? I know a lot of you already understand this proxy technology, but I would like to focus on the vulnerability of this method. So if you automate 70 accounts from the same computer, it will look suspicious that the same computer with the same IP address is used by 70 different people. A proxy server is a server that plays the middleman between you and the social platform. It forwards all your requests to the social networks, and the social network thinks this machine with this IP address is the computer where your social account log in, to make it easy and simple for everyone. So if you want to automate your social networks in a smart way, you'll need 1 proxy per social account at a maximum of 1 proxy for 3 social accounts. This creates some cost. Don't dream to use free proxies, as they are all blacklisted by the platforms, and these 3 proxies are not reliable. But let's say you have the budget. You believe in scaling your automation. Let's say that you have a dedicated computer with Windows Server 2012 installed. You succeed to install it. Let's say you have the technical skill to configure Java. Let's say you have the experience to choose the correct parameters to avoid being banned. You'll have to face an issue. What happens when some potential client react to your automated social activity? Imagine you manage to send 300 messages per day through your proxies and fake social account, and 10 people reply to you. 10 people answer you, for example, so you send the messages and they reply to you, they say, oh yes, I'm interested in your product, blah, 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 blah. What you're gonna do? Well, one of my first mistake I did was to reply from my iPhone, when my fake account on Java was also set up. And you know what happened? Facebook blocks my account. Why? Because every day, this account was connecting through my proxies located in Canada, Toronto, for example. And then suddenly, this account shows up from Bordeaux, France, 5 minutes after I've sent a message from Toronto, Canada. This is very weird because impossible. You need something like 10 hours to fly from Toronto to Paris, then Bordeaux. So how can you send a message at 9 a.m. from Toronto and replies to someone 5 minutes later from Bordeaux, France? This is very suspicious. And this is a vulnerability. This is a problem with Java. But Java is still amazing. You need to know this kind of stuff. But all the people I met in my growth hacking community is just very difficult for them to configure properly Java. So that's why it's a bit problematic for non-technical people who doesn't have experience with Java. So in this particular case, when you want to answer to all the leads you contact, if you want to keep the same IP, you need to open a window in Java, log it manually, and reply to the message from your proxy or VPS. If you have 70 accounts on 8 social networks receiving hundreds of messages per day, it becomes a nightmare to handle all this activity in a super discreet ninja way. And the worst is you don't have any other choice. I'm pretty sure some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So Java is an amazing tool, but you need super technical skills and a great experience to scale your automation. And these problems I just described are exactly the same for similar tools than Java, which you install on your local computer and using proxies. If you reply to your leads, you need to reply from the exact same IP and computer, or it will look suspicious. And if you scale and you have a lot of accounts, it becomes super complicated to log into each account and reply from the proxies. So it's a big pain, I think. So let's see now another software. So this was my slide. First mistake, I reply from my local IP. And as you can see, yeah, Facebook noticed the difference with the proxy Toronto here and my IP here in Bordeaux, France. So now, as you can see, I made a cloud because Phantom Buster is a cloud-based solution. Phantom Buster, it's a social networks automation SaaS software as a service. So let's see this tool. A super cool tool, Phantom Buster. I love it. This one is a cloud-based software, as I said. You don't need to install anything. There is also Captain Data and many other tools like this. So it looks better because of no need to install the software on a Windows 2012 server. But this cloud technology is more expensive and it has the exact same issues as Java. You need some technical skill first. Okay, maybe some of you know how to use Java. I know how to use Java. But believe me, for an entrepreneur who would like, for a marketer who never learned cookies, technique, IT skills, who doesn't have IT skills, just to search for the cookie in inspection of the code and copy the hash of the cookie and paste it is already super complicated. But still, it's quite easy. You can still do it. So for this, it's a bit worse than Java because you need to inspect your browser and copy pasting the hash of the cookie in the Phantom Buster form. Even if the tutorials are well done, it's not easy for non-technical entrepreneur. If you decide to automate some social accounts with Phantom Buster, the automation will take place from the Phantom Buster server located in the USA. So you get the same problem I explained previously. Yes, you can use some proxies, but it doesn't fix the same issue. I mean, and if you want to scale your automation at the same level as Java, it will cost you a fortune, $30 per month for one automation. If you plan to seriously growth hack your business with automation through Phantom Buster, it will cost you $900 per month for 40 automation tasks running in a total of 60 hours maximum per day. As a total, $900 per month, with the risk to make your account banned by social platform. And so without the possibility to reply to the potential clients that your automation was in contact with. It exists always solution, of course, but it's difficult for non-technical marketer or small business entrepreneurs. You need to be a geek to find solution for this. So let's see another tool. So here you can see the problem of the tools, Java, Photon Burster. Now let's see another one, Linked Helper. It's a Chrome add-on LinkedIn automation tool. I'm pretty sure you already heard of it. So we saw a software solution installable on a local Windows 12 server. It was Java. We saw a cloud solution with Photon Burster. We have other kind of tools, marketing automation tools. It's browser's add-ons. You can install an add-on on your browser, Chrome or Firefox, which will take control of your browser in order to automate your social networks. This is a cool solution, less risky than the others, but it is detectable. The Evenet LinkedIn Helper was a fantastic tool that I use a lot for LinkedIn automation. But LinkedIn get caught. LinkedIn Helper, get caught. So LinkedIn caught this kind of add-on automation technology. They can detect your LinkedIn Helper bot and block it. That means that any automation bot using an add-on can be detected by LinkedIn and so by Facebook and all the other social networks. So this add-on technology can be detected, and so it doesn't fix our main issue, to be undetectable. Also, to scale automation with this kind of tools, you need a virtual private server, you need VPS. So again, it has a high cost and it needs technical skills. I mean, high cost. It's not expensive, a VPS. But if you want to automate 70 accounts, you need a lot of VPS. And at the end, it's quite costly. Also, it's not convenient when you want to answer to your leads, as you need to log in each VPS to reply. You remember, if a VPS is like a proxy, so if you have 70 accounts connected to, let's say, 25 VPS, and you send mass messages with some kind of add-on automation like Linked Helper, when these people reply to you, you need to answer them to close the deal. But to do that, you need to log into the VPS to check the answer, to reply by hand. And so your automation is amazing, but it's a pain. You're losing time, you're wasting time, and still you can be detected. So I've told you as an introduction to this event that automation became harder, and it will always be harder because social networks are fighting very hard against the automation robot. Why are they fighting? I guess you know why. But in case some of you don't know, it is because people who are using these kinds of robots don't need to spend so much in advertising for promoting their business. And advertising is more and more expensive. On the other side, people like us, entrepreneur, marketer, growth hacker, have to face the raising of the advertising cost. As you all know, Facebook ads and all the other advertising solutions of social networks are based on some kind of auction system. The more people want to advertise on specific keywords, on your keywords, the more expensive it is to advertise for you. So you can see on this slide, on this chart, the evolution of the Facebook advertising. And as all these social networks are growing, becoming more popular, it costs more and more expensive to promote your business on this platform. I'm sure you already know that. Big companies can afford this cost, whereas startups, growth hackers, entrepreneurs, small businesses can't. That is why they implement growth hacking technique in their strategy. Automation is one of the growth hacking techniques, the most used, the most, I would say, the cheapest one. It allows them to avoid spending too much money on ads. That is why social networks simply don't want you to learn how to automate social networks. That's why they are fighting against robots. So Let's see another problem. Alors here another code, so you can see here it's from AdExpresso and this is from AdStage, digital agency in USA, I think. So let's see another problem. The daily limit of the platform. Even if by chance it could exist a cheap tool without all these inconveniences I just explained previously, the social networks will always limit your action. You can use any technology you want. You will never be able to send more than 20, 30 messages per day on Facebook or Instagram. It's an average. Maybe you can do 40, 20, but don't dream. You will never send hundreds of messages per day with one same account. The only way to send more messages is to use several accounts. But as we saw just before, automate several accounts on several social networks need technical skills, experience, money, and it is not convenient to reply to your leads when they get hooked. When your leads answer to you, it's complicated to answer to them from the same IP and the same machine, otherwise you get detected. So now I have a question for you. Imagine now a simple, cheap, and user-friendly tool that can send hundreds of messages per day, scrap hundreds of emails per day, and follow hundreds of people per day when you are sleeping, with the possibility of replying directly to the user without any complicated process. All this without any proxies, with the possibility to scale it by multiplying by the number of accounts without any risk to get banned. Would you buy it? You get for free. Because that's exactly what we built, what I built, and now it's time to introduce you to our amazing solution. It represents 6 months of work, 10,000 lines of code. It's a huge work for us, but it's all worth it. It's a new generation of bot. It's a super bot. And it's an MVP. So please forgive me. Maybe tonight we will try to install it, it will bug. Give me a couple of days and I will fix it as soon as possible. I want you to use it for free all your life as soon as possible. But it's just so complicated. I install it on my computer, it works. I install it on another computer, it works. I install it on a friend's computer, it didn't work, so I need to fix it. We will see. So let me introduce you to the super bot. So here was the slide: unlimited capacity, no proxy, user-friendly, a lot of features, and cheap. And now it's time I show you the bot. Alors, give me 1 second. I need to turn on the machine. I have a video ready, but I would like to make a live demonstration. Alors, hop. Alors. Okay, it's starting, and here ta-da! How you say? The drums. Whoa, sorry for connection, it's very low. I have several computers working. I'm on Wi-Fi. Okay, here I will run the bot, and while the bot is starting, I will show you a video. So here you are, phonebot.co. It generates leads while you're sleeping. Our automation software will go on social networks to mass message, auto follow, and scrap any targeted people you will define. So, let me show you the video while you're training. So here you have the solution. As you understood, I automate smartphone guys. That's a new trend. That's a new revolution. As you can see, I'm sending messages. I'm on Instagram. Here is LinkedIn. Automation LinkedIn. Add friends. Send messages. And Telegram. I automate Telegram. Here Google Maps. Here Instagram. I just made a little video. Don't earn money while you're sleeping. You can work all your life. Sorry for pictures of Warren Buffett. I'm not particularly fan of Warren Buffett, but I think these quotes correspond exactly to my bot. So let's have a look. Wait, the bot is running. I will show it in a second. So here you are, what you can do with this. It's time to grow seriously your business. Alors, I don't know your profile, I don't know if you have high experience or not in automation, but when call mailing still exists and it's amazing, but a call mailing you get between 20-40% opening rates. You can go higher with some high strategy of sending the message, making A/B testing, of course, but without A/B testing, without resending the message, on social networks, you get 80% open rates. So you must message social networks. So what can do the bot? It can send message. It can scrap. It can auto follow. It can send SMS. We're going to see that in details. PhoneBot is a new generation of super bot. It's mega scalable. You can plug 10 smartphones per license and purchase as many licenses as you want in order to scale your acquisition as much as you wish. For your present, your lifetime present, you will have one license lifetime for free, but only for one smartphone. I cannot offer you for 10, 20, and 100 smartphones, but you can buy the license if you like. But at least for free, when you will go to sleep, you can let one smartphone working during night, day, when you go in holidays, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna bring you some leads. I've already tested. Unlimited features. PhoneBot can automate Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram for the moment, but tomorrow it will be able to automate other applications like Google Map, scrapping data, already done, Slack, Meetup, Product Hunt, Alibaba, whatever you want. We're gonna see in details why I can automate whatever I want without being detected. Undetectable. PhoneBot is undetectable because it automates your smartphone rather than your computer. It is not a browser add-on, it doesn't use any proxies, and it simulates human behavior as much as possible. You will have very easy configuration. It's not Jarvet dashboard. For the one who use Jarvet, it's like how you say airplane dashboard, UFO dashboard, so many features, and it's great. Jarvet, I love it. If I would have if Jarvet wouldn't exist, maybe I would have done like a Jarvet, like a lot of features with pauses between, but it makes super complicated and it's very risky for people who doesn't know how to configure it. You can get banned. With PhoneBot, you don't care about this. You just say what you want to do and who you want to target. That's all. We're going to see in data is a dashboard. Check all the fantastic features. So for the moment, what we can do, but I send you my mail already, you can automate Facebook, share Facebook posts in groups, send message to Facebook members of group, scrap profile details, and add friends as friends, the members of the group. On Instagram, you can scrap profile details, upload pictures, scrap email, send direct messages, and like pictures of members. LinkedIn, send direct message to contact, invite first connection for plus message, scrap profile details. Twitter, automate Twitter, you can follow the follower of your competitor or influencer and unfollow your oldest following. Classic. Gmap, scrap local business, send message to local businesses with Gmap messaging. I don't know if you noticed, but on Google Map, they have now a button you can send message. The problem is there's not a lot of businesses did activate this feature. So I developed it, but I'm pretty sure in 6 months, 1 year, more and more businesses, and then you will be able to send a lot of message. Telegram, so you send messages to members of group of Telegram. You have group of 10,000, 15,000, 5,000 people. You can send mass messages on Telegram. It's a great opportunity to get leads. And SMS, of course, if you want to bulk send SMS, as it is a smartphone, why not to automate the mass SMS, massive SMS sending? So to a list of mobile phone number, for example, the phone number you scrap on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, you can after send them a SMS. Okay? And coming soon, I plan to automate Slack, Product and Meetup, Reddit, whatever you like. I will be able to automate it. So, and here you have a free trial. Et voilà. So now it's time to show you the robot. So I will stop the sharing. Okay. So you ready? Look at this. The bot is just there. Sorry if I move. I will try not to move. So here actually I am on Facebook. And as you see, I'm not touching the smartphone. And they are automatically start to work for me. So what I plan, I forgot which parameters I put. I think it will go to mass message, some Facebook group. One particularity of this solution is it is very slow. That is why it is undetectable. Because of course, if you send or you scrap 2,000 users of Facebook groups or you send 200 messages in 2 minutes, of course you get banned. Of course you get detected. So as I promise you, it is undetectable. It is really simulating perfect human behavior. It's writing letter by letter. It's really tap the button exactly as a human. It's make little break, random pauses. So by this way, you will never get detect. The focus is very bad. Up. Sorry, the light. Maybe if I go further. Let me turn off the light. You will see better. Maybe. Oh no, it is worst. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The light is making like white screen with the camera. Let me turn on the light again. Yeah, in fact, with the light it's better. So I don't know. This one we can see it better. Here. Here. Again, Warren Buffett's not mine. Here is going to a group. And I'm glad you don't see which Facebook groups. So, okay, you understood. I will not show you during 1 hour of this because I'm sure you hurry to install it. So, let me share my screen again. So, or maybe you have any question or something before I carry on. Let me know, please, if you have, and then I will continue. Okay. Yes. So, the Superbot, unlimited capacities, multiple account, plus no ban, no shadow ban. It is cheap. It doesn't cost so much to scale up, to scale. User friendly. You don't need technical skills to run the robot. No proxy, no VPS. You don't need. You can easily reply to your leads. So the main pain, when you send hundreds of messages and some people replies to you, yeah, I'm interested in your product. How can I buy? When you want to reply them, you just take the phone, you reply immediately. You don't need to log in through a proxy, VPS, Java login, go to each account. You just use a smartphone. Easy. It's amazing. And a lot of features, because of course this is an MVP. So minimum viable product is just a prototype. My plan is to make the best automation software of the world. Here you are, phonebot.co, marketing automation software based on smartphone. How came this idea? By in fact, one day I saw this video. It was 2 years ago, I think. I was using Java, I was using automation software, and I say, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is amazing. Automation of smartphone, Eureka, of course. I have to use smartphone. Like this, they will not detect me. So why? Let me explain you. Now in details, for the one up. So now you understood what is the trick. It is automate your smartphone. With a smartphone, you reduce the capacity of social networks to detect your automation. Why? Because first, platforms are listening to your smartphone. If Facebook sees you are using a smartphone, Facebook doesn't think so much you are using a robot. The proof of that is you never have CAPTCHA, almost never on a smartphone application, because they know you can purchase an automation software running on your computer, not on your smartphone. Second point, you don't need to use proxy as a smartphone because uh, the smartphone is your proxy. You don't need to use a proxy as a smartphone is identified as a unique device. So you can reply to the lead from your smartphone without any risk. You don't need to log into your VPS, then log into your software, then log into the specific account in order to reply to the leads who ask you for more information when you must message them. And third point, if you mix your own human behavior with an automation behavior, the platform will doubt. If during the day you use Facebook as a normal way, like you do every day, as you do every day during the day or the night, and then in the other part of the day you automate, Facebook and other platforms will doubt about your automation. They will not understand because they see some very real human behavior and they have some doubt there, but it is very less risky. It is some kind of hybrid behavior which makes the bot more undetectable. So the idea I've told you came to us when we saw this click farm in China. We thought that is cool, that must be undetectable. So now this is the pitch. and I'm almost finished. You're searching for leads, but you don't have a budget. So you start to contacting potential clients on social networks. This takes too much time and platform limit your action. Why not to try phonebot.co, the first marketing bot for smartphones? While you are sleeping, phonebot will mass message individuals for you. Follow and scrap contact details on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, and many more. Every day you will wake up with numerous demands on from qualified prospects. Phonebot.co is a machine that will make you earn money every single day and night. So the majority of you paid between $500 and $1,200 for your smartphone. You pay your telecom subscription around $20, $40, $50 per month. So why not to make your smartphone work while you sleep? Maybe you have salespeople in your team to whom you pay smartphone with telephone plans. Why not to make the smartphone and these plans work at night? We created PhoneBot, which is a software you need to install on your PC, on your Windows computer, and the software will take control of your smartphone or several smartphones to automate countless marketing tasks. Send message, follow, unfollow, like, share, send SMS, scrapping contact details of qualified prospect. While you sleep, PhoneBot will develop your visibility on the web and contact hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people automatically. And I will explain you why and how you can do that. And accordingly to your business model and your acquisition strategy, you will wake up every morning with tons of requests from qualified prospects. Checkbook in hand, even order payments maybe. PhoneBot has unlimited functionality. It means you can automate all application, meetups, Slack, Twitter, Google, whatever you want. PhoneBot has unlimited capacity. You know that platform will limit your daily action. But PhoneBot is extremely cheap to scale since it is working on your computer. You don't need to pay the cloud resources. You don't need a dedicated Windows 12 server. You don't need proxies. You don't need VPS. And finally, icing on the cake, it is undetectable. No account blocking, no shadow ban. So, how PhoneBot exceed this daily limit? I've told you. It is sending message and some people are replying. That's amazing. I'm speaking with you, making conference, and I'm developing my own business here in automation. That's the best. So how PhoneBot exceeds this limit? Whatever technology you will use, social networks will limit your quantity of tasks. We saw that. For example, on Facebook, after you send around 20, 30 messages, Facebook will send you a warning message if you send too much messages. The same for Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Telegram, and all the other. They don't want you spam people on the platform. So the idea is to automate several smartphones. Easy, of course. PhoneBot can automate thousands of smartphones, but it needs super powerful computer. That is why we limit PhoneBot to 10 smartphones maximum. So how to scale automation with PhoneBot. 10 smartphones with 10 fake accounts will help you to scale. But if you are ambitious, it will start to be a bit complicated and expensive to use PhoneBot with hundreds or thousands of smartphones. You'll have to purchase Android smartphones to create fake accounts, to buy the PhoneBot license, a computer resource to run so many smartphones, etc., etc., etc. So what is the trick to scaling like hell your automation strategy with PhoneBot? Think out of the box. PhoneBot is a super user friendly as it doesn't need technical skill. I will show you later. It doesn't need technical skills to run automation. It doesn't need a powerful server or a lot of budget. So the idea is to develop a big affiliate networks where each affiliate will be invited to use PhoneBot to easily grow his activity. Imagine you succeed to convince, after 1 month, 2 weeks, I don't know, hundreds of affiliates to use PhoneBot from their home in order to promote your business. And they will get commission, affiliation plan. They will use their own social accounts, their own device, their own internet connection, and social networks will never cut your personal social accounts, and your company will be able to contact 100,000, 10,000, 100,000 of potential customers, potential clients every single day. This is amazing, isn't it? So I don't know if I get clear, if I was clear in my explanation, but I repeat, the idea is to hire affiliates. And you say to affiliates, man, I can help you to develop your activity. Use PhoneBot. You have 2 weeks free trial. Use it. If you see you get commission, then you can pay a license. It will be very cheap, and we will have some discount for you and for your affiliates. And if you have a lot of money, well, you can pay the license for them if you want to go faster. So let's stop the theories and go for practice right now. You can get a 2 weeks free trial of our super robot PhoneBot. So why not to enjoy it? It is free. If you plan to purchase it after your trial period, don't forget to search for your 50% discount coupon code. You just need to ask for it on Twitter, on Facebook group dedicated to the digital marketing. We distribute free coupon voucher discount everywhere. But for you, you are not allowed tonight, but you get lifetime license. You will not pay. This was my speech for my video later when I will promote. So what I propose you, let me check if you are still with me. Okay. So actually you are three. So you can, or you are two, you can download PhoneBot on phonebot.co. Let me show you. You go here, you click on download free trial. I need you, as I told you, as an exchange of the free lifetime license. Please trust me, you will get it. You will get the bronze one. But I need you test the 3 weeks trial, because I need to test when the PhoneBot will stop after 2 weeks, because it's a launch. You are my first users, and don't worry, you are on the mailing list. I know exactly who the people were here, who are the people who subscribe to the Telegram, to this event. So I will send you lifetime license. But just for the moment, we're gonna make a free trial. So you go on PhoneBot, you will see the grid button. You click on it, you fill this form. It's a WooCommerce form. So you just fill everything, you agree, and then you place your order. So let me show you. When I place my order, but I need to put an email address which was never used. Alors, on va mettre. I'm gonna put this one. Okay. Place order. So when you place the order, you are redirected to the ending page, but you have a license here. You absolutely need this license to activate PhoneBot. And here you have download, you have phonebot.zip. So you can download it. And when you download the zip files. So I will wait. I will close the window here. Please let me know when you download and unzip the zip file for the one who would like to install it tonight and right now to test. I don't guarantee you it will work, but I promise you I'm gonna work like hell all the week to make you to make work your robot. Hey, hola Andres, I just saw you. Alors, I just saw you on the comment. So here, one thing, I will ask you to trust me. PhoneBot is a MVP, it's a prototype. So I didn't buy a certificate to authenticate my robot, my software in the digital world. So that is why your antivirus Windows will suspect some kind of strange program. So you have to click here to keep it, to download it, to accept to download it. And then you have the WinZip. When it's done, you click on it. So wait 1 second, it will unzip. Voila, it is unzip, and you have one phonebot underscore install.exe. So you just unzip this somewhere on your computer, in the desk, in the office. So I put it in my document, and here is the installation software. Another thing absolutely you need to download is the guide. So let's where is my phone bot? I will put it on the desk. Voilà. Voila, it's here. And another thing you need to download absolutely is here, support manual guide. And when you click here, you have a Google Doc manual guide. Like this, I can keep update because as I told you, it's an MVP, it's a prototype, so I need to update this guide as soon as possible. You have a forum when you want to post your questions, and you have the private VIP support ticket for the client. So be careful, forum is public, so never share confidential data here on the forum, and support ticket is private. So I will read your message if you have any issue. And here is the guide, or the guide. Sorry, please forgive my English. It's not my native language. So here is the guide. And we download PhoneBot install. So before we start to run the installation, you need to know some stuff. Let's see the guide together. I will explain you some stuff. Alors, the guide. Here you are. So, 1 second. Okay. So, let's start. Alors, thank you to take the time. When you will take the time to read the documentation, it is very important. It is super high sophisticated software. It needs some high tech installed on your computer. Phonebot is a very high technology software that robotizes your marketing on several social networks. It's highly recommended reading this guide in order to avoid issues and problems of configuration. So Phonebot will take control of one or several smartphones. It depends of your license. The maximum is 10. For the free trial, it will be one only. In order to automate various smartphone applications, there will be, oh, let me show you here. Here you are. So there will be mainly social networks in order to automate your marketing. So there is 3 licenses. The bronze license is the one you will get lifetime for free. There is a silver license for 5 smartphones and gold license for 10 smartphones. For the moment, Phonebot can automate only Android smartphones. We plan to develop version for iPhones. I'm really sorry if you don't have Android smartphone, but as you know, Apple is very close environment. It is very complicated, and the smartphones are very expensive. You can buy on Amazon Android smartphone for 50, 60 euro, very cheap. I recommend you mainly 70 euro, more or less, not the cheapest one. Please don't buy the cheapest one, but it's very cheap to scale. If you want to buy 10 iPhone, it's gonna cost you a fortune. But we will do it for iPhone in the future. And you can install only Phonebot on a Windows computer. I'm sorry, it cost me a lot of work, a lot of programming, and I didn't have time simply to develop it for Apple, for to put it on an Apple desktop computer like a Mac. This is a list of available tasks. So as you know already, many more tasks will come in the future. Feel free to suggest some ideas for automation. If your wish is demanded by a lot of users, we may develop it. So as you can see, Phonebot has some daily limit. Let me put up. You see, here is the limit. You can share posts in Facebook only 10 per day. Only 15 messages per day for Facebook user. Only 15 scraps. So I know it's not a lot, guys. I can understand. Yeah, it's only on Andres. It's only downloaded an exe file. This is normal. It's the installation program. Why it is small? It's because if we exceed this limit, your account will get caught and you will get blacklisted, and then you will cry if you lose your social account. So the idea, if you really want to scale automation, you just need to develop an affiliate networks who will use Phonebot. Or you can buy the gold license and you use 10 smartphones. And then you can multiply these numbers and scale these daily limits. So the daily limits are here. So many more tasks will come in the future. Feel free to suggest it. As you can see, so Phonebot has some daily limit. They are all the same for all the licenses. These limits are necessary to simulate human behavior and avoid your social accounts to be banned. The only way to raise these limits is to connect several smartphones. You may not like these limits, but we are pretty sure you may hate the fact to see your social account blocked. For the protection of the social account of our user in your own interest, we decide to fix some daily limit for this reason. It simulates real human behavior. It is much more difficult for social platforms to detect Phonebot. It is safer and it is easier to configure Phonebot as there aren't hundreds of options. You just plug and play. If you don't like these limits, of course, you are free to use another software. Requirement. So PhoneBot is a Windows software which you need to download and install on your computer. It works on Windows 7, 8, 10, 32 and 64 bits. We plan to develop a version for Mac OS and Linux, so stay in touch if you can install it on your own computer right now. PhoneBot uses several technology in order to do the job. Java runtime, Node.js, Appium server, T-React, Android tools, adb.exe. So you need all this technology on your computer to run PhoneBot. But relax, PhoneBot will take care of all that. And it may be bugs, so contact me if you have any issues. So PhoneBot needs this program installed on your computer, and environment variable must be created in order to let PhoneBot access to these programs. Don't worry, the installation process will take care of all this. You will simply need to click on next button to proceed to the installation for all these programs if they are missing on your computer. You will have to connect your smartphone by USB to your computer in order to let PhoneBot access to the smartphone and run the automation task. We are working for the future on a wireless solution. If your computer doesn't have enough USB plugs because you would like to connect a lot of smartphones, you can buy a USB hub on Amazon. We use this one, as you can see here. So installation. Download installation program and license. To install PhoneBot on your computer, you need to purchase a license or download for free the trial version on our website, phonebot.co/prices. Once you choose the license you like, free trial 2 weeks, bronze, silver, or gold, you will create an account during the checkout. After the checkout, you will be redirected to a page where it will show you the license key. You will need it in order to run PhoneBot. On the same page, you will be able to download the program you already downloaded. If you come back tomorrow to the website and you want to get again the license, you just go on My Account, you click on License Keys, and you will see your license keys. You will need it. Here, as you can see, is my license key. And if you want to download it again, you go on My Account, Download, and here you click and you download the program again. Once PhoneBot program is downloaded on your Windows desktop computer, you can double click on it in order to start the installation. So one thing I will ask you is to deactivate your antivirus. So I will do it. I have AVG. I just made a right click. My computer is very slow. I will deactivate it and I will run the installation to show you. So here you see I click here and he asked me to stop my antivirus. And as you can see, there is a cross here, the antivirus is stopped. And now I go to PhoneBot installation. To be sure it's installed correctly, I made a right click on it. And I run as administrator. Sorry. So I run as administrator. And the installation process starts. I install for all the users. I recommend you. You can choose your language. Français, Spanish, Italian, Dutch, Italian, etc. You click OK. You agree with the T's and C's, terms and conditions. You click on Next. You choose the folder to install your software, PhoneBot. I've already installed it. So up, I just click yes. I create an icon on a shortcut on the desktop, and I click on next. And then I click install, and it will install PhoneBot. Okay, now PhoneBot is installed. It will install the technologies I spoke about just before. Let me show you again this one. Now PhoneBot will install all this if it's not already installed. So I can execute PhoneBot. I execute, and you can see it closes immediately. Why? Because it's not run as administrator. So here is the PhoneBot installation program I installed, and here is the PhoneBot shortcut. So I made a right click on it and I run as administrator. I click yes to run as administrator. Here we go, and here we have the first bugs. Up. So let me go on the installation software. So it is installed on C, program files, PhoneBot, and here PhoneBot.exe. If I right click on it, run as administrator. Okay, we have our first bug, guys. So please don't worry. Please don't feel frustrated or sad if you cannot install tonight. I promise you I will work all the week, and at the end of the week it will run on your home. So I will try to debug it now. Let me check quickly what's the problem. In fact, the robot works perfectly, as you can see here, but the installation process is quite complicated because it needs to install a lot of stuff. And I focus mainly to make run the bot than the installation process. The installation process is a little details. I just didn't have enough time to finish the installation process code, but I will fix that. Coller, up, PhoneBot. Okay. So easy. I know what's the problem. I will fix that right now. I will give it to you. Alors, apporter dossier necessary files. Up, up. Hop. Amazing. Ajouter à l'archive. Zip. Voilà. Okay. It missed some files. I will give you these files. So I share it. Obtain, get the link. copy the link. I will put it on a comment. The comment here, regardez la chaîne. Yeah. So if you want to try to install it, just download this. So I will download it. Up, it is downloaded. I open it, the zip file. Okay, I will unzip. Alors, as you cannot unzip it directly to your program files. You need a privilege, administrator privilege. So first, let's, for example, download it here on the bureau. I will call it necessary files. Up, ici. I unzip everything. Okay, so I have it here. I copy all this. And then I came back to the PhoneBot installation. This in the feature, you will not have to do it. Huh? It's just I forgot to add this files. I paste the files. A place. Continue. Et voilà. So now, phonebot.exe, I may right click, run as administrator, and again. So let's see what's the problem. PSUT, Windows error. Okay, guys. So the installation doesn't work. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. As I told you from the beginning, it was very possible when it doesn't work, the installation process. What I wanted to do is to make work the bot. This is the most difficult. So I will fix this week. Let's have a look how you configure your phone bot for you this week. So once you will install PhoneBot, you need to log in on PhoneBot. You go my account, configuration of your PhoneBot. And look at this. I really try to make it as easy as possible. Voila. So when you arrive here, the first thing you need to do is to say how many smartphones are connected to your computer. So me, for example, I have 3 here. I will choose 3. And when I choose 3, I have 3 table, 3 frame, 3 tab to configure. Okay? So you, in your case, it will be 1. When I click 1, there's only 1. If I click 2, there are 2. So all the configuration of one smartphone is here, of the smartphone number 2 is here. And if one day I want to use 10, I choose 10, and I will have 10 tabs to configure. Okay? Easy. So I made 1. The first thing you need to do is to get the serial number of your smartphone. To get this, it's very easy. You will see each time there is a screenshot to show you where it is. So I made a GIF. You go on the settings. In the settings, you go on System, Advanced, About Phone, and here you have the number, the serial number of the phone. Okay, but you will hate me. It's not so easy because in fact you need to enable the developer mode of your Android smartphone. Let's see this right now. So let's say you install everything. You have to add the license and your email, the one you open the account on our website, in the config.ini file located in the installation folder of PhoneBot. So if you go to your installation folder, you have config.ini file. Let's order by alphabetic. Here you have config.ini. I will open with a block with Notepad, and here you put the email address. So me, for example, I put here ninobites.2. Up, I remove it, refresh. Sorry for low connection. So here I copy, I put my email and my license. As I told you, I go to my account, license key, I open in a new tab. And here is my license. I copy the license, I put it there, and I save. Config.ini dot all the file. Yes. Yeah, I don't have access. You need a privilege. So this phone bot will open you with administrator privilege. So it's easy to fix that. You close this. You need to open the notepad as administrator. You made a right click, run as administrator. Yes. And then you open the file. So the file, I remind you, it's in your installation folder of PhoneBot. You search for config.ini, it's here. You paste the license key, you paste the email, and you saved. You close, and this is done. So PhoneBot will check this email and this license from config.ini file and compare them to the ones registered in our system. If something is wrong, PhoneBot will stop and you'll see some error message in the log.log file located in your PhoneBot installation folder. So you have a log file. I will not go in detail tonight, but this file contains all the error messages if you have some. And it can help you to debug and help me to debug the problem. So then now you need to enable USB debug on your smartphone. So PhoneBot will take control of your smartphone through USB. Before to plug your smartphones to your computer, you need to enable the USB debug mode. This mode is necessary to let your smartphone allow other programs to communicate with through a USB cable. You'll find here a tutorial or here a video tutorial. So let's look. It's very easy. It's 2 minutes when you have Android, and check how it's super easy to do that. Alors, we skip the advertising. Okay, so here you have your Android. You go on settings. Then on settings, you scroll down and you go about device. You click on it. Then you search software info. You click on it. And you have to tap multiple times on the build number here until it says developer mode has been turned on. And when it's done, when you come back to the main settings, you will see developer options here. You go on it, developer option, you activate it, you activate the developer option, and then here USB debugging, you need to activate it. And it will allow your computer to have access to your smartphone. Voila, very easy. In 1 minute it can be done. If you have issue, feel free to go on the guide. The video is here. You click on it and you will watch the video. So when you plug your smartphone to your computer, a pop-up may appear on your smartphone which asks you to accept the connection. So please accept the connection. Then install the application. Of course, you cannot automate Facebook through your smartphone if you don't have Facebook application installed on your smartphone. The same for Instagram, the same for LinkedIn, the same for Twitter, the same for any application you want to automate. You need to install the application. If you don't, it will create some bugs and you will see some error message telling you, please install this application. So whatever application you like to automate with PhoneBot, you will always have to install the application on your smartphone. If you activate the option to automate something and don't have the application installed on your smartphone, PhoneBot may stop or bug and you will see error message in the console and in the log.log file located in your PhoneBot installation folder. Let me remind you, on the PhoneBot, here is the log file. And as you can see, it already has some log error. There's not only error message, there's also success message. I highly recommend you to deactivate any notification banners of each app. But of course, imagine you are, look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. There's no light, you cannot see. He's writing letter by letter like a human. Look at this. You see? Here on Facebook. And here is working. Here is he sent SMS, but he stopped because I don't have credit anymore. It's some cheap smartphone with a cheap contract, telecommunication contract. So here is typing word letter by letter as a real human. Yeah. So what I wanted to show you. Imagine if you have some notification banners here or here, it will make bug PhoneBot. Because if you're human, the notification, you can handle it. You take it out, you read it, but PhoneBot cannot handle all kind of notification. So it will create some bugs. So that's why I recommend you to deactivate the notification banners. You can keep the notification icon, little dot numbers, little digit, but not the banners, or it will bug. So this is what I explain you. Also, you have to unlock your smartphone. When you will run PhoneBot, of course, you have to unlock your smartphone. PhoneBot, I forgot to tell you, PhoneBot doesn't need your credential of social networks. It doesn't need your password. It doesn't need your account login details. And it doesn't need your unlock smartphone code. It will not do it. This is safe. Even if a hacker hack PhoneBot, he will not have access to your social accounts. It's impossible. That's why it's amazing. It's super safe because you don't need to give to PhoneBot your password of Facebook or Instagram, whatever. Because what happened when you turn on your application on a smartphone, I don't know if you can see. Look, if I open Facebook, it doesn't ask me. I turn off the Wi-Fi. It asks me to turn on the Wi-Fi. It doesn't ask me my login, my password, because it remembers of me. That's why you don't need to give password to PhoneBot. And also, of course, you have to unlock your smartphone, because PhoneBot doesn't know your personal code of unlocking the sleeping mode of your smartphone. Another important thing, PhoneBot works only on English application or French application, because I'm French. So I'm sorry if you have a Spanish version, if you have an Italian version of application, it will not work. It will not recognize the words. You will not be able to navigate. If it's in Italian, in Brazilian, Portuguese, German, Dutch, it will not work. English or French. So configure the application or in English or in French. Configuration. So now, when you enable the debug mode, you connect and everything, let's come back here to the application. So here we choose the number of smartphone. Here we put the serial number, and I remember you click here and you will have the GIF will explain you where to put. You put the number here, and here you check the application you want to automate. And each time you check a box, you have here the tab of each social network. Easy, clean, nice, simple, very simple. So let's say you want to automate everything. You check everything, so you will get all the tabs for each social network. First things to put is your social networks, your Facebook username for Facebook. Which Facebook username you're talking about, Gauthier? Well, you click on the screenshot, and it will show you exactly what is it. But it bugs, it didn't found. I have to upload these pictures. So in fact, the Facebook username is this one. When I click on it, I will show you now. When I click on my profile, you see here Gauthier Butez. This is my Facebook username. So you just click on your profile on Facebook, and you will see your profile page, and you will see your username. Your username, usually it's your first name and last name, but some people doesn't put the real first name and last name. So you put this here. Then here you want to share post on Facebook groups. You check this box. It will ask you a list of names of Facebook groups for publishing the post. So you have to put the names, not the URL of the Facebook groups. Why? Because I remind you, it's an application. It's automation of smartphone Android application. And when you go on an application, you don't go through links and URL. It's just you open and you make search. Remember, it's like a human. So you will type the name of the group, and you don't have to make mistake in the spelling of the name of the groups. Otherwise, he will not find it. Then, list of posts on share face group. Here you have a description, and you have to separate it by 3 semicolons. I will not go on each detail because it starts to be late. You must be tired. It's already 1.5 hours I'm speaking. I don't want to be a boring guy annoying you. I will let you discover all this. I will let you read the guide. Me, tomorrow, I work on the installation process. I fix that. And if you like, contact me. We can make another webinar to go in details of this, but the guide is quite well done. Here you see I put explanation. It's quite clear. What is it? Scrap details of Facebook group and page members. Alors page, I don't do it for the moment. I have to correct this. Sorry. Only the Facebook group number. But as it say, it scraps the contact details of the member of the group. So if for example, you're selling yoga classes, you're a coach in yoga, you go, you search for Facebook group of speaking about yoga. You need to be member of the groups, of course, otherwise PhoneBot cannot go on it and go to the list of members, and it will go on the list of members and it will scrap the contact details as much as possible. If the contact details are not public, I cannot guess what are the contact details, of course. But if the members of the group, some member of the group publish their phone number, their email address, PhoneBot will scrap it, the website, the Twitter account. Here, you want to add friends, the member of the groups, you want to add them as a friends, you check here. You want to send them a message, you check here. And as you can see, if I don't check, I don't have to fill a message. If I check send a message, I have here to type a message. And here you have some explanation. You have some placeholders. We will see that another day. And here you can choose, here's a list of the groups, Facebook groups, where you want to scrap and send message, which are different of the list of groups for sharing posts in Facebook groups. You get the idea. So it's not the same group. You can put the same if you want, but as it is different task, it has different fields. Instagram, the same. Instagram username, you check if you want to publish pictures. Here, when you publish pictures, you can add some labels. Here, if you want to like some pictures on Instagram to simulate a human behavior, you put some hashtag here, and it will type the hashtag and like randomly some pictures. It will look like really human behavior. When you publish pictures, you can share it in Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr at the same time. But be careful when you do that. Let me show you this. You need first to configure it on your Instagram of the bot. So here I have Instagram. Okay. If I publish a picture, I've already done this one. I click next. And here you can see, I don't know if you see, I can share it on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. And I activate it. But if you never did before, it will ask you to log in. So you need to log in first when your Instagram account are connected to this other social account before to make run a PhoneBot. App, follow the follower of influencer or competitors. You check the box if you want to do that. Scrap details of followers. You check the box. You want to send a message to the followers of an influencer or competitor. You check the box. Here, you write your message. You have an example here. If you want to like pictures of the followers, so when I say of followers, it is always a follower of an influencer or a competitor. For example, if I am Mercedes, list of Instagram influencer competitor, here I will put the account, username account of BMW. And I will like the pictures of the follower of BMW to show my Mercedes car. This is growth hacking strategy. Maybe it will be for another webinar. And here, unfollow the oldest account do you subscribe. Because in fact, Instagram, all the platform cannot let you follow 1 million of account. When you reach 3,000 or 4,000, something like that, you cannot follow anymore. So you need to unfollow in order to carry on to follow. Let's configure LinkedIn. By easy. Again, username of LinkedIn. You click here, it will show you. So it's your first name, last name. You want to scrap profile detail, you check here. You want to make first connection, you check here. You want to add a message to your first connection, you write it here. You want to send message to your contact, so ones who are already in your contact list, you check here. You type your message here. As you can see, you can make some placeholder, very different messages. Like this, it's undetectable. And here, You need to put a list of keywords, location, and language for as a target. So as you can see here, I put CEO Los Angeles English. Maybe I can put digital agency or CFO or growth hacker or business angel, New York, French, etc. PhoneBot will make a search on LinkedIn and it will short message first connection and make first connection to them and scrap their contact details. Twitter, the same, Twitter username. Follow the follower of some Twitter, let's do it. I want to send a message to the one who accepts to receive message. Here I type my message, and here I type the list of Twitter username for following their follower. The example of I am Mercedes, I want to follow the follower of BMW to get their attention, and here unfollow the oldest follower. Telegram, easy. You put your Telegram name. So again, you click on the screenshot. When you go on your profile, you will see here your name of Telegram. And then you activate send message to groups. And you have to give two things. The list of Telegram group, the name. So each time you have a screenshot, what is the name of a group? By here, you have the name of a group. And here's a message. And here you type the message. And when you finish, of course, don't forget to click on Save Changes. Then Google Map, the same. Username of Google Map. What is username of Google Map? You click on the screenshot and you see, you click here and you will see it's your Gmail email account. Then on Google Map, what you search? Small businesses. So you search for category, for example, bakery, semicolon, and location, the city. Then you scrap contact details of local business on Google Map if you want to scrap details. And if you want to send them message, you check here. And of course, if I check, I have to fill a message. And finally, SMS, super easy. Here you put the list of phone number. Alors be careful, you need to put the international code, plus 33, plus 1, etc. Otherwise, it will not recognize. I plan to sell PhoneBot all around the world. Everyone has to put his international code of his target. And here you type the text message to be sent. And you click on save. And when you configure all that, you can run PhoneBot. Okay? So I think it's quite easy. Maybe it's always possible to make better, but believe me, with all the social network automation software I've seen, it's one of the most one of the easiest way to configure a robot. So let's say, for example, okay, no, I just want to share a post today. You go to your config, you deactivate everything. Up, you go on Facebook, you put the username, you share post, you put the list name of groups, the list of posts, and you uncheck this. Pop, and you save. It's not because you uncheck then your message and your list will disappear. It will just not be activated, but it will stay for example, the day after when you want again to send messages, etc., etc., etc. So this is the robot. I arrived to the end of this presentation. I hope you really like my robot. You will mainly like it when you will use it. I'm really sorry again that you cannot use it tonight. I will work on it. I will send you a mail when it's correct, when it's corrected. Tomorrow I have the French webinar for French people, so I will work definitely tomorrow all the day to fix that. So I think tomorrow it should be fixed, and you should be able to install a PhoneBot. Before I go, do you have any questions? Everything was fine. Anyway, if you have questions tomorrow or during the week, feel free to contact PhoneBot. For this, you have the forum, or send me a mail, or in the Telegram channels, if you subscribe to the Telegram channels. You have all my contact details. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching this conference. And so you will have 2 weeks free trial, and in 2 weeks you will tell me if the bot stop or not. And the goal is to stop, to make work the free trial, to be sure the free trial works. And when the free trial is finished, you contact me. Hey, Gauthier, please send me my free lifetime license, and I will send it to you without any issue, as promised, of course. Thank you very much for your attention, for your time, and for have waited so long time for my robot. But it is super complicated what I've done at my level, of course, and it cost me a lot of time. I work a lot. Voilà. So I wish you a very good evening, and see you very soon this week. We exchange my mail. Allez, ciao, bye bye, everyone.